Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's the Night Saint here back with another video. It's a thin line between enlightenment and insanity. Now, I don't think I hit enlightenment. I know I'm not hitting enlightenment. I know that type of shit is something that people don't seek, and I feel partially bad that I'm trying to seek something and realize something. But side note, I just believe that you should be trying to strive for something that's greater than yourself, even though enlightenment is in yourself. But have high standards for something that's great. So that's why I have an idea in my mind where I want to go and what I want to realize. Let me say, because it's not a destination. It's like it's a beingness that it really is. But I feel like I had taste of enlightenment, like a small, very small taste of like what it feels to be enlightened. And from what I'm saying, it feels like it's kind of interesting how it feels like, you ever see somebody crochet like a needle or just crocheting? It just feels like you the fabrics of a shirt, like all them small fabrics and that yarn and whatever the fuck people use to crochet things, to create things, to cotton, whatever it is. You feel like the fabrics of it. You feel like the fabrics of a completed item. Enlightenment to me feels like everything is just simultaneously like one thing, and it's like a peaceful feeling. It's like it's nothing. It's unexplainable, but the best way I can put it is it's like finishing a puzzle. It's finishing a puzzle that's never really, it's not like it's not done. It's just crooked pieces. Like you just straighten it out and it's like in a perfect manner. And I catch myself feeling like that at many times in my life, even when just fucked up shit going on. It's like I still feel like amazing, even though I'm still going through it. Like the thing about me, I can't allow myself to be in the upset, feeling for long. So more than likely, I'm gonna crack a smile, and then when that smile crack through, that's when the more positive thoughts start to come through. The more positive and like the more, I guess, let me say, the more stable thoughts come through. Like the more enlightened, the more peaceful, the more mindfulness thoughts start to come through, and I'm like, and it allows for like this balance and peace. It's almost like in a sense I've grown to understand, and of course I'm not perfect. I'm still learning, but I'm learning to be in balance and flow with life, no matter what's going on. And that's essentially what I'm trying to say, like with the puzzle pieces, that the puzzle is already done. The puzzle, whatever you always thought about doing, is already done. All it takes is like a small shift, a small perspective shift, and you already have what you want. It may not have it right now, but in your mind and in life, life don't give you everything right now. But in going down the line, you already accomplished what you really want to accomplish. So there's no need to stress about other shit. All you got to stress about and worry about is today. Just do that every day, and then the things will be settled. And with that type of thinking, I guess that type of living, I gained a sense of peace from that. And that sense of peace gave me, like, I ain't gonna lie, like some joy. There's been times where I cried because I was happy, because I'm like, dog, like this shit feels good. It's good that, of course, I'm not done getting rid of my traumas, but it just feel good that I exist, and I'm making it. I'm making it way farther than I ever thought I would. So, and that's the sense of enlightenment to me. But I guess the other end of that spectrum is the insanity aspect, where you doing all this and sometimes you don't see no results. Like that's just real. You just don't see no results. And I guess that's the other aspect of the enlightenment, I guess, that I feel. But the insanity is probably before the enlightenment, before I got to that point where I'm where in my mind I'm understanding that life is a flow thing. So the insanity was before, when I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing all this, and I'm not getting no results, and I'm sitting there like about to lose my mind. I'm understanding, yeah, we all one and shit like that, but it's like, it's, and to a certain extent, it's insanity, semantics. It's like, it's ways to mentally masturbate and just find different ways to, you know, think things out. That's why partially, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of having like some rage against like the intellects, the intellectuals that existed, because it's a lot of this shit. Of course, it's intelligent, it's smart, but it's smart for zero reason. Like it's just overcomplicating simple shit. And I guess, you know, it's an aspect of reality where people like to know about that type of stuff, because even I do. But sometimes, you know, overcomplicating shit is probably the worst thing that you can do. And with life, people try to overcomplicate it when it's kind of like the simplest thing to ever do. And I think that was just a space I was in where I was just overcomplicating everything, and it made me very. It made me feel like I was crazy. It made me feel like I was unstable. Like, and it was kind of feeding to the inner narrative that I used to have about myself. Where, you know, where you just feel like you don't deserve anything. You're not worthy of nobody. You don't need to be around anybody. And that's kind of the insanity I'm talking about. Like the legit, like, I'm about to say rudimentary. I don't know what that word means, but I don't know why that just popped in my head. But I just genuinely felt the urge, and I just felt insane. Like, and that's never a good thing. But that's kind of what I realized on the spiritual path, is that enlightenment and just the walking the spiritual path is like a slippery slope. Like, you would literally, it's literally a thin line. It's like a tightrope, and it's like, if you do too much of one thing, or if you don't realize one thing, or if you take something too serious, or it's like you can end up losing your mind, or you can really be the most peaceful person that ever existed on the planet. Now, of course, that's over exaggeration, but you can become peaceful, or you can become crazy. It will ruin you. It will destroy you if you do not understand that, you know, life is a daily thing. You have to take it one day at a time, and you cannot allow your emotions or even what you think to really sway how you interact or even change. You have to understand that, you know, you got to walk this tightrope, and you just got to walk in it with awareness. You cannot allow any type of opinions or feelings to ever, you know, sway you or move you out in whatever ways. So yeah, I can go deeper on it. I probably am, but I'm about to say, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of shit to do today, but yeah, I'm gonna go deeper on this and how I really experienced this. But that shit is scary though. Like, you will legit feel like you crazy sometimes, and the solitude don't make it no better either. Like, the solitude will make you feel like you 10 times crazier, and now that solitude is a prison cell for you. And sometimes it's really just learning the balance, learning how to get in the rhythm with life, and not being so controlling of it, but also, you know, knowing when to take control. So, if y'all like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you.